The sun was going down. Welcome back to episode 2. Here today I'd like to show how navigation and maneuvering in an orbit works and how all that orbital mechanics are working. But the problem is the takeoff in my first episode was not very efficient, so we have not much fuel left. I'm not sure if everything will work. So yeah, that's typical for that game. You can plan everything, and when you start, everything goes a different way and sometimes ends up in disaster. But that's a fun part of that game, I think. Alright. Here, as you can see, we messed up our orbit. It's a very eccentric orbit. And so our lowest position, or part of our orbit, is 72 kilometers away from the surface, and the upper axis, the highest part, is 191 kilometers away. And so what I'd like to do at first is to get in a more horizontal orbit this way. And before I start, I'd like to show what's about that instrument here below. It shows the position of your ship relative to the object you're orbiting around. For example, let's turn off the SAS with T, and when we're turning our ship, brake, in surface direction, our nav ball is centered to that brown area here. That's representing the surface of the object. We are turning the other way, obviously. Our ship is pointing towards the sky. And now you can see that indicator here, or that symbol. If you're pointing our ship on that indicator, our ship is now pointed in flight direction, called prograde. And there's also the same indicator on the other side of our nav ball, and this is the retrograde position. We are now pointing to the opposite side of our flight direction. Now we're flying backwards, you could say. Yeah, that's are the most important stuff here in that instrument. And now the first thing I'd like to do is to get in a more horizontal orbit. And for that we need to find the position where our orbit intersects with the equatorial area, with the equator. What is it pronounced? Damn it! Foreign language. I don't know. Whatever of Kerbal, and that line here. So the intersection point is here, and we are now going. Zoom in to see it in a better view. We're now moving in the upwards position of our orbit. So what we now need is a momentum to lower that area and to rise that part of our orbit here. And for that, we're now going to the opposite side of our planet and also searching the intersection point here. It will be over here. And we now adding a maneuver here And let me think a second. We're coming from the upwards position, and here it's going down, so we would like to rise that part. That means we need a burn into north position. So let's pull this symbol up, and now you can see this here represents our new orbit. Right? A little bit too much, or can't see exactly. Here, I think. Yeah. Oh, ooh, zooming, zooming issue. No, that. Or no, I think it's alright. And the problem is we are also. Well, our orbit is also messed up in that direction. Damn it. Or should we better add that maneuver there? I'd like to delete it, remove. Why it doesn't work? Or we could add a second maneuver. That's also a good idea. Add a maneuver. The same thing. Right. Right. That will bring us into a nice smooth orbit. Hopefully you understand now how it works. I'm not sure if I explained it right. Okay, let's get back to that view, and now we could speed things a little bit up. 12 minutes to get to our first maneuvering point. 6 minutes. 4, 3, 2. Alright. Whoa. 45 seconds away. Now let's deactivate the SAS. And now we have to look around here. No. Or need to burn in north direction. Okay. So it's pointing our ship on that blue indicator. This is our the indicator from our north point we set. Now our ship is pointing towards north, and in 6 seconds we'll start a slight burn. And here we go. Hopefully this is working. Yes, you can see our orbit is now rising or moving. When we're at the yellow line, we'll cut off the engines right now. Okay, very nice. Very nice. So let's speed up things again to get to our second maneuver. Now we can delete it. Removing it. Alright, speed up. Whoa. No. wanna have my orbiter as target. Alright. By right clicking on an object you can choose it as target. 2 minutes away, 1 minute. Right. Getting closer. Getting closer. Alright. 16 seconds away. Oh, not much fuel. Still in north direction. So So that will gain a momentum again to do some corrections to our orbit. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Alright. Okay. Here's our new orbit. Yeah. Okay. Now let's remove that navigation point. And the next thing I'd like to do is to get in a more circular orbit. So we have our periapsis here on 73 kilometers, and the apoapsis on 189. And so, yeah, how we are doing that? I'd like to get to. Oh, we have. I don't know, our fuel issue. Let's try to get to 100. 100. Alright, for that I'll add a maneuver here again. And now I'd like to lower the apparatus, and for that we need to burn in retrograde position, because then our vessel is getting slower, and a slower vessel means a lower orbit. No. No. Yes, no, it's right. Okay. Short confusion. Okay, let's. Okay, 79. Let's rise it again. Almost 100. That's okay. So, let's get back. Oh, the fuel is concerning me. Speed up things to get to our next. Whoa, shit! Ah, fast. You now need to get in a retrograde position. Oh, we missed. Okay, maybe it's still alright. So let's burn. Whoa. Ah, damn it. Hopefully we didn't mess up things again. Oh no. It looks quite alright. It's a little bit higher than desired. Our new apoapsis, but that should be not a problem. Let's do some slight correction. Yep, 100. Okay. And now remove that stuff here. Oh. Okay, let's speed things up again. Oh, wait a second. Let's add our next maneuver. Add our apoapsis. And now we need to do. Whoa. Again, add maneuver. And what we now need is to do the same thing, but in a different direction. We need a prograde burn to rise our periapsis to 100 kilometers. So here we go. Whoa! Damn it. 100. No, it's okay. It's okay. Right. We could do it. And now let's speed things up. 12 minutes away. Do. Alright. And stop. Nope. Just a minute. 2 minutes away. Whoa. Nice. Sun rising. The game had no cutting edge graphic, but it's so aesthetic. I like it very much. Okay, we're now getting close to our next maneuver. So let's point our ship in prograde direction. Right. And now let's have a very small burn. Cutting off. Alright. Removing the maneuver. Alright, 199 kilometers. That's okay. Not perfect, but it's good enough. Still not completely horizontal, but it's okay, I think. No. Hopefully you understand how things work. So, and before we land, let's have a look at another nice feature. You could have a nice space walk into space EVA. Here on the bottom right, you see our mighty Kerbal Jebediah. And we now can have a little tour into space. Just pressing EVA. Now he's on the outside of the capsule. So, with space we can release him. Oh, right. And with R, we're activating his jetpack, thruster pack, and now we can move around with W, A, S, D keys. Oh, forward, and Control and Shift is for moving up and down. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can also have lights. Backwards. No. Moving down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Forward. We would like to get back into our nice. Whoa, shit. Yeah, it's. Ooh. The direction the Kerbal is moving is relative to the camera position. So, move it up, we want to get back. Whoa. No. Don't want to get lost in space. Whoa. Damn it. Ah, crap. Jesus. Get back on board. Whoa. Let's never do this again. Alright. And now, it's time for landing. We did our mission. The mission objectives are completed, and we have a nice little science tour. A short science tour. So let's land. And for that, simply... should we add a maneuver? Or maybe... I'd like to aim for the water. I'm not sure if it will work. I got a maneuver. Let's do it earlier. We had not so much fuel. Maneuver point here. And no. Ah, damn it. So, okay. And for landing, we simply need to lower our orbit so much that we enter the atmosphere. And how we're doing that? Right, we need to burn into retrograde direction. So let's do this. And now we are entering the atmosphere. Let's have a little bit more. Alright. Some more. Okay. I'm not sure if this will work because we have a error braking effect from the atmosphere, so it could be possible that we are landing here in the desert, but it's technically not a problem. Alright. And now let's move our ship again. Alright, first let's speed things up. And why it takes so long to get there? Because... oh, we missed! Damn it! Ah, damn it. We missed our maneuver point. Then... well, let's do it manually. Alright. Let's point towards the into a retrograde position, and let's start burning. Whoa. Orbit slowing and pressing X. So let's have just a slight additional. Alright. Ah, no. Whoa. Not much fuel left, but it's okay. We're now in the landing maneuver, and the episode is already quite long, so let's speed things up. Jebediah is smiling because he will be back soon. Okay, we're now hitting the atmosphere. At this moment, the time lapse or the time warp automatically stops. But don't worry, we have no re-entry heat at the moment in the game, so you don't have to worry about the re-entry angles and such stuff. And whoa, by the way, we now should shoot or eject our orbiter stage by pressing space. Say goodbye, my little spaceship. Alright, we're now in the upper layer of the atmosphere. This instrument shows the thickness of the atmosphere of the object of the planet you're re-entering. We're quite fast at the moment, so the upper layers have not very huge braking effect. Oh, there it's flying away. Alright, now aero braking starts. No desert landing. That's good. Right, nice trajectory. Whoa. Alright. I think we can now deactivate the SAS. We don't need it anymore. And we have some wind sound. We now can activate the parachute. Alright. It's not completely deployed, but we have now some additional aero braking effect. But no worry, it will opening just a few hundred meters above the surface, or above the ocean. Whoa, what was that? Sorry. And here we go. We are almost there. Yeah, and by the way, while we are landing, I'd like to think about what I could do next with Kerbal Space Program. I enjoyed that game very much. I'd like to have it as a nice little side project to my 66L thing. And I'm thinking about to build a space station, because in this current version they added docking, so it's possible, I think, to send parts up in space and dock them together to assemble a huge space station. That would be fun. Alright, our parachute is deploying. And now we're gliding smooth down to the ocean. Very slow. Come on. We have already 26 minutes. That's long. People get bored. Let's have slide speed up. Atmospheric speed up. It works a little bit different than the time warp in space. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. Alright. Just 40, 30 meters away from the surface. And kaboosh! Here we are! Alright, we made it. Jebediah's back. And this is the end of our episode. Thank you very much for watching. And goodbye!